Tender. Oh Jesus, that is seriously up close. Hello. Ah! I just got onion on my computer. So had to I just did it live. I don't care no more. So I'm making soup. Last two videos or a couple videos was of my daughter. Now I'm cooking. Loaded baked potato soup with hash browns instead of potatoes because they are easier. My monkey is not having it. She's not having it. Flipping times. But I put them in a crock pot, so I don't ever do stovetop. So I actually need a recipe when I do stovetop. I'm gonna go check on my kid. BRB. Hey! 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 Where are we? Hey! What? Oh, what? Arrow! You're gonna close in front of me, aren't you? Huh? You see the phone, don't you? Don't you scratch me! Don't you scratch me! Don't you scratch me! Are your teeth hurting? Whoa! Bad idea to put it right there. Where's the little... Well, I guess you're just gonna have to deal with the little purse. You know. No. Flour. So this soup, I don't measure because I don't know. I know I should. I don't. So I put a whole onion, 2 onions in there, and now flour. And then milk and half and half. We will see how I can do this while holding a baby. I just spoke. Okay. I gotta put you down. Connection. So milk and half chicken stock. Do you need help? Okay. See you, girly. Oh. I have got it. See you go. So yeah. So I don't measure, especially when it comes to soups. I know a lot of people who would watch this be like, well, you need to measure. Okay, I've been cooking since I was 11. I'm going to be 21 in a week and 2 days. For cooking that long, you kind of know the amounts you should do. I mean, if you're beginning, yes. Like, okay, a couple nights ago, I made Nefla soup. I grew up basically making that soup with my family. My great grandma made it. Not my great. My grandma made it. Then my grandma taught my mom, and I learned from my grandma. Let me go grab my daughter again. Come on, body's pussy. Oh, what? You're here. I need to do your pussy. Mama, you wear your pussy. There you go. Oh, yeah. Is that the stuff? Is that what you needed? So yeah. Basically, like, you don't have to measure if you trust yourself. If ouch. If you trust yourself enough on your judgment, then you don't need to. Hold on. So weird seeing you without the phone. And then season, that's the other thing I do not measure. Like salt and stuff. Salt, pepper. Uh-oh. And I'm out of pepper. Now my favorite, cheese. That's the other thing I do not measure. From growing up where we eat a lot of cheese, cheese is in our diet. Now for some people, they prefer certain cheese. I will put any cheese in, honestly. When I'm done, bye. And then the hash browns. My peanut's hungry. Oh, yeah. Two, three. I will be right back. And then, so I put my cheese in, now sour cream. Did the bottle fall? It's really thick. So if it comes out very thick, you can either add more milk or more chicken stock, whichever you prefer. I'm going to do a little bit of both. Day 6. Day 6. Day 6. I'm putting some more hash browns in. So normally when I make this soup and then if I do hash browns, I'll do like a package and a half, depending on how many people are gonna eat. And I'm gonna add some more cheese. I think I put like 5 different cheeses. Maybe or 4. I don't know. One more time, Mama. It's okay. Okay. I cannot open doors. Okay. My little sister, younger sister, is coming and picking up my daughter. Ugh. Ah. Okay, so when I cook, as I said, I season the crap out of things. So I just put garlic salt and now I'm putting garlic powder. I need my onion powder. Oh, get low, get low, get low, get low. Drop down my balls. All these bitches crawl. That's that sour cream. Oh, screw you. Wiggle with it. Wiggle with it. Wiggle with it. So yeah. So I put my garlic salt, onion powder, garlic powder in, and obviously salt and pepper. No, like, I season it, but not too well. Hold on, my new roommate. What's up? No. Why? Oh. Oh no. I wasn't because I wasn't sure because I know you were planning on moving and I wasn't sure on what, like, until we knew further what we were going to do. But alrighty. Oh, that's okay. Alrighty. Alright, talk to you later. Bye. Okay. So, I let it simmer and let all the cheeses melt and stuff. Loaded potato soup! Okay. Wondering if I want to add a little bit of spice to it or not. I'm going to. Yeah. I'm going to add a little bit of cayenne. A little bit of paprika. Oh, bless me. Freaking allergies. God damn. It's like really thick and really cheesy. It's still missing something. Maybe add a little bit of this. think that's it. And this is just going back in the soup anyways. I'll put it back up here. And that's it. So I'm gonna let it simmer for about like 10 minutes to get everything all nice and creamy. Oh. Then yeah. It took 28 minutes. Well, it's a 30-minute soup. Wheezy. But yeah. And I promise I'm gonna try, because it's been a little crazy. My mind hasn't been all here. I've been kind of, family's been driving me crazy, all this and that, getting me do things and all this. I promise I will try doing a video next week. I promise. I'll try. And better camera quality, so once I get that, yeah. I need to just clean my house first and get everything organized. Tonight I'm going through my daughter's clothes. I'm not kidding you guys, she is 4 months. She'll be 5 months on the 15th of October. And this girl is in 6 to 9 months. Some 12 months fits her. There is this cute little winter, it's like a fall dress. It's got cute little sleeves. It's a knitted and then ruffle skirt bottom. That's 12 months and it don't fit her no more. My kid is so long, you guys. It's like her bathtub, she don't fit it. She's too long for it. Her swing that she's in, she's too long for it. I'm 5'5". My kid's gonna be taller than me. I'm not gonna like that. I mean, she's gonna be as tall as her uncle. I'm not quite sure if I'm ready for that. My brother's pretty tall. My dad's tall. My grandfather's 6'2", I think. And I have another stage coming. Yeah. Oh, so now that I cook, I can give some advice. Like my roommate, she just had a kid a week ago. She's moved back in with her mom because it's some moms that are single, they think it's easier to have help with help. I think it is, but like I am one where I can't live with anybody anymore. Like I can't. I lived with my grandpa. My grandpa came and lived with me for a little bit, and I completely lost it. It was so. I had to take him to Jamestown in December of last year. And then February, I went to go pick him up, and he lived with me for about maybe a month. And then he got into an assistant living, and I moved. Okay. After I came and picked him up, and he lived with me, I had 2 jobs. I was a breakfast attendant at a hotel in the morning, so I was getting up at 5 a.m. Well, 5:30 a.m. to get, 5 a.m. to get ready, 5:30 to, head to work. And then I would be there from like 6 a.m. to like 11, 12, depending on how long it takes me to close up. And then, okay, I was a host at a restaurant here. And I would work from 4 to either, depending on, like, if it's slow, it's a restaurant. So if it's slow, you get out at 7. If it's, really busy, you don't get out till closing. So that was very, depending on. So I'd come home at 10, I wouldn't go to bed till about like midnight. And I'd have to wake up at 5 a.m. During my breaks, between those jobs, I would try taking a nap or getting what I needed to get done. Nope. My grandpa had me help him with stuff that he needed. Which, is fine. But you guys, being 7, 8 months pregnant at the time and trying to do no. I don't know how some of y'all moms that are pregnant can do like 40 hours a week. Like my roommate, I don't know how she could do it. She worked every single day, and it was just crazy. I'm just like, how do you do it? You know, and me, I was during COVID, so that was worse. You know, I already had COVID before. I was like, I had COVID back in December and January. That was before, everybody started freaking out. So I had it. I had it for about 2 months while I was pregnant with my daughter. We're fine. Did I wear masks? Yes and no. Depending on the mask, I can't breathe out of them. Like, I have asthma, and, like, when it comes around this time of year, seasons changing, I have seasonal allergies, which suck. Because I just started getting them, like, a year ago. So, it was so bad. And just, like, always having a stuffy nose. Can't breathe, even with your humidifier. Like, I have a humidifier in her room and my room. It don't work. It does, but it don't. But, like, I can't stand them. When I walk, I can't, because when I exercise, I have athletic asthma, which sucks. Because when you walk, you get winded. Well, and being fat, it ain't better. But no. So, it was like, what, January, February, it was about February, March. I did this, my friend and we did this for our first responders and, like, the hospital staff here where I live, in Bismarck. I made care packages for them. So I'm a baker and I'm a cook, and I can't talk. So we made, let's see, I made pecan brownies, sea salt caramel brownies, and then chocolate chip cookies dipped in almond bark. That was for, like, the police, and that was for, like, the hospital nurses. For, like, the fire department, I have a very good friend of mine who's, like, my big sister. She's been there for me for so long. She does my hair, except for this. This was all me. She's done my senior photos. She's done my prom makeup and stuff. And her dad is a firefighter. And I love the firefighter. I love them because my uncle is a volunteer firefighter for his town, Baldwin. So, I support everybody. I support everybody. So yeah. Because I asked her, I'm like, I know there's some people that are not allowing care packages, but I'm like, are the firehouses allowing? She's like, well, I don't know. So I ended up getting orange juice, cereal, and milk for everybody, for all of them. Breakfast stuff, because they're there almost 24/7, and just, they need to know that we know they're there. So we went to a firehouse, and I asked, I'm like, are you guys allowed to take these things? Just for care packages, saying thank you for what you do. He's like, I'm not sure. So he went and asked. And he's like, yes. I'm like, awesome. And, like, we started talking. I'm like, do you know if, because every firehouse is different. There's some that will accept, some that don't, just because they're cautious. So we went around, and I'm like, okay, are you guys allowed to do this? I called the police department because I'm like, well, I don't know. I just want to make sure. And I got a call from the Bismarck sheriff, the head guy, the deputy. And I'm like, well, I just have a question, because, like, I want to make care packages for you guys. Are you guys allowed, to receive homemade goodies? And he's like, yeah, totally. So we went to the dollar store, and we picked out some really cute care packages things, and every single, like, the hospitals, the police department, everyone that got our baked goods got one of these, either red, purple, or blue. And the hospitals, they had a pink lid, and the police department had the blue lid, because back to blue. So we would write, me and my friend, we would write little messages for them, just saying, we thank you for what we do. And the hospital, well, we weren't sure, because on how they had a lot of COVID patients. So we were just trying to figure out, I'm like, okay, are you guys even allowed to do this? Because we don't know. And they were like, yeah, because I posted on this Bismarck's helping page, people helping page. And I'm like, okay, I just want to know, is this even a thing? And I was doing this out of my own pocket. And a friend, no, my mom insisted that I make a GoFundMe so I could continue doing that. So I did. And, I was fine because I didn't really do, everything was homemade, except for one thing, and that was the cookies. Because I didn't have all the ingredients to make cookies. I had everything else to make, like, brownies and stuff like that. To me, when I make cookies, they have to be chocolate chip. Do I know why? No. Because to me, I think everybody will love chocolate chip cookies. I don't know. So I just bought cookie dough. That was chocolate chip. And I made my brownies. And they were just, it's fun. And I was surprised on how, when I did that post, when I posted it, not even an hour in, I got so many comments. I got so many likes. Because I was laid off. Yeah, it was in March. It was probably around March 19th. Because that's when I got laid off. And I'm like, okay, I'm just wondering if anybody would, would allow this. I was laid off. I want to make care packages for the first responders and everything. So I was just surprised. I got 76 comments just an hour in. I'm just like, just people giving me names of places that would allow this, and like where I could give. Hold on. But alright, I'm just gonna cut it short. Enough blabbering, because my little sister came. So, adios! Yes.